Crypto Daybook Americas, Bitcoin retreats from $108,000 but bulls aren't done. Your day ahead look for June 26, 2025. You are viewing Crypto Daybook Americas, your morning briefing on what happened in the crypto markets overnight and what's expected during the coming day. Crypto Daybook Americas will arrive in your inbox at 7 a.m. Eastern Time to kickstart your morning with comprehensive insights. If you're not already subscribed, click here. You won't want to start your day without it. By Omkar Godbole, all times ET unless indicated otherwise. Slowly, then suddenly. That sums up the adoption of Bitcoin BTC $107 to 17.02 and the wider cryptocurrency market by institutions. It started with Strategy, then called MicroStrategy, adopting BTC as a balance sheet asset in 2020. Now the head of the U.S. government agency overseeing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac wants the mortgage giants to consider homebuyers' cryptocurrency holdings in their criteria for buying mortgages from banks. After significant studying and in keeping with President Trump's vision to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, today I ordered the great Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to prepare their businesses to count cryptocurrency as an asset for a mortgage. So ordered, Bill Pulte, director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, said on X. Getting entrenched in the housing market of the world's largest economy can only add to the ongoing bull momentum in BTC and other cryptocurrencies. And, in a move that could markedly improve big banks' ability to create credit, the Federal Reserve advanced a long-awaited plan to overhaul bank capital requirements. That's a positive development for risk assets. It's no surprise that BTC, which is most sensitive to fiat liquidity conditions, has extended gains in the past 24 hours, topping $108,000 at one point. The broader market capitalization is fast approaching a volatility threshold, according to FXBro's analyst Alex Kupcikevich. The crypto market cap increased by another 1% to $3.31 trillion, reaching the threshold of increased volatility. Just above that, in the $3.40 to $3.55 trillion range, is a turning point which has activated sellers and prevented the market from consolidating higher, Kupcikevich said in an email, noting a rise in the Fear and Greed Index to 74, just 1 point below the extreme greed zone. In other news, spot BTC ETFs recorded a net inflow of $548 million, marking 12 consecutive days of positive flows. Metaplanet purchased another 1,234 BTC a day after announcing a $515 million raise to fund the Treasury strategy. Meanwhile, Nasdaq-listed BitDigital announced a strategic shift to become a pure-play Ether $2 for 23.31 staking and treasury company. The Hong Kong government issued a policy statement on the development of digital assets, focusing on streamlining regulatory aspects, expanding the suite of tokenized products, advancing use cases and cross-sectoral collaboration. In traditional markets, futures tied to the Nasdaq index rose to record highs, pointing to continued risk-on sentiment while the dollar index continued to lose ground. Stay alert. The CoinDesk Policy and Regulation Conference, formerly known as State of Crypto, is a one-day boutique event held in Washington on September 10 that allows general counsels, compliance officers and regulatory executives to meet with public officials responsible for crypto legislation and regulatory oversight. Space is limited. Use code CDB10 for 10% off your registration through July 17. By Shaurya Malva. Effective June 30, the price for Galaxy will be for its Nasdaq listing denominated in US dollars rather than the Canadian dollar denominated listing on the TSX. Spot BTC ETFs. Spot ETH ETFs. Source, Farside Investors. Omkar Godbole is a co-managing editor on CoinDesk's markets team based in Mumbai, holds a master's degree in finance and a chartered market technician (CMT) member. Omkar previously worked at FX Street, writing research on currency markets and as fundamental analyst at Currency and Commodities Desk at Mumbai-based brokerage houses. Omkar holds small amounts of Bitcoin, Ether, BitTorrent, Tron and DOT. Shaurya is the co-leader of the CoinDesk tokens and data team in Asia with a focus on crypto derivatives, DeFi, market microstructure, and protocol analysis. Shaurya holds over $1,000 in BTC, ETH, SOL, AVAX, Sushi, CRV, NEAR, Wi-Fi, SHB, Doge, USDT, USDC, BNB, Mana, MLN, Link, XMAR, ALGO, VT, Cake, AVE, Comp, RIC, TRX, SNX, Rune, FDM, ZL, KSM, ENJ, CKB, Joe, GCHSD, Perp, Beat or Fel Y, Ochem, Banana, Rome, Burger, Spirit, and ORCA. He provides over $1,000 to liquidity pools on Compound, Curve, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, BurgerSwap, Orca, AnySwap, SpiritSwap, Rook Protocol, Yearn Finance, Synthetics, Harvest, Redacted Cartel, OlympusDAO, Rome, Trader Joe, and Sun.